Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum and hi everyone. Welcome to Cook with Hasiba. In today's video, I am going to show you how to quickly make biryani pasta or pasta biryani. Now this pasta is going to taste exactly like biryani. The only difference here is you are eating pasta. Now let's get into the video. I have taken 250 grams of chicken, boneless, 1 onion finely chopped, 2 tomatoes finely chopped, 2 tablespoon curd, 2 tablespoon lemon juice, few mint leaves, coriander leaves, 1 split green chili, 1 teaspoon chili powder, 2 teaspoon coriander powder. On the other side I have taken 1 teaspoon ginger and garlic paste, some salt to taste and turmeric powder. Now of course I have taken pasta, whole garam masala and some chicken gravy masala. Now if you want to substitute this gravy masala with some mutton masala or Maggi masala, you can also do that. Now in a pressure cooker I have taken something around 7 tablespoons of oil. Once the oil is heated up, add the whole garam masala. Now if I say add whole garam masala, I really mean that. Don't substitute the whole garam masala with some garam masala powder. Now once it splutters, I have added the onions. Now I am going to fry the onions and then add the ginger garlic paste. The recipe, I told you in every recipe, the secret is we have to roast the ginger and garlic paste until it changes its color. It should be slight golden in color. Only then your recipe, any dish, any recipe will taste better. As you can see, the ginger and garlic has been fried well. I have added the chicken pieces. Now once the chicken changes its color, I am going to add the turmeric and the salt. After adding the turmeric and salt, slightly mix the chicken. Keep mixing the chicken. Now the chicken will turn, as you can see, the chicken has changed its color to white. Now the water from the chicken will be released and it should be soaked within this oil. I am adding the split green chili and few mint leaves. Mix it well. Add the spices, that is the coriander powder and chili powder. Now the chicken gravy masala I am going to add later. Now if you want to substitute chicken gravy masala with Maggi masala, you can also do that, or you can also add some kebab masala or mutton masala or any masala of your choice. But it should be something non-veg. As you can see, such a beautiful color is come on the chicken. Now I am going to add the chopped tomatoes. We are going to add the tomatoes here. Now we have to fry the tomatoes until it turns soft. So make sure you keep mixing the tomatoes until it is completely softened. Once the tomatoes is cooked and the oil starts separating, we are going to add the other ingredients. Now as you see, the tomato has started leaving the water. Now with the same spatula what you are using, try to mash the tomatoes. Just to make sure you shouldn't get the big tomato chunks in the pasta. So try to mash the masala here. The tomatoes are completely softened. I am adding the curd and some lemon juice here. After adding the curd and the lemon juice, you don't have to cook here for a longer time. Just give it a mix and then add the water. Now as I have taken 2 cups of pasta, I am going to add 4 cups of water to this mixture. Now the ratio for the pasta and water is, for 1 glass of pasta, you can add 2 glasses of water. As you can see, I am adding 4 glasses of water to this mixture. Once done adding the water, you can immediately close the lid and leave it for a boil. Now you are not going to add the pasta adding the water. You have to let the water to boil. Only then you can add the pasta. Now this is the second secret of this recipe. In a hurry, we people just add the water, then the pasta and then give it for a whistle. Now that's not the right way to do. As you can see, the water was boiling. I have added the pasta here. Now I like eating pasta in a juicy texture, like soupy pasta you can say. So I have added a bit more water here. You can always adjust the consistency of water. Usually 1:2 is the ratio, but you can increase or decrease the water consistency as per your wish. If you want to eat dry, just make the water 1:1.5 ratio. Now I have left it here for 3 whistles on a medium flame. After checking the pressure, I have slowly opened the cooker and you can see such a beautiful and yummy biryani pasta is ready now. As I told you, I like the juicy texture of the pasta. You can see some gravy down there. Now this is my secret recipe of biryani pasta. Now garnish this pasta with some coriander leaves. Now if you guys want me to share more secret recipes, then please do let me know in the comment section, and also share my recipes with your near and dear ones. Now I am checking the pasta here whether it's exactly cooked the way I wanted it. As you can see, the pasta was easily coming out. Now this is the actual way of knowing whether the pasta is cooked or not. Just take a teaspoon or a spoon and then try to break the pasta. As you can see, so beautifully the pasta is being cracked and the pasta is perfectly cooked here. You can serve this pasta and garnish it with some coriander leaves or any sauce you like. If you like my channel, then please do like, share and subscribe to my channel for more easy, simple and authentic recipes, and also share my recipes with everyone who likes cooking. And let me know in the comment section what recipe you want me to upload next. Thanks for watching. Please do like, share and subscribe. Thank you once again.